Good morning, my name is Harry on TCG, and I would like to thank you for coming to my presentation on why you should play Ghost Mourner and Moonlit Chill in Burst Protocol. So, a quick rundown about Ghost Mourner and Moonlit Chill. So, it's been not that good historically. One of the big problems with this card is it can't stop normal summons. It's often compared to Effect Veiler because its ability is when your opponent special summons a monster, you can discard this card, target that monster, and it gains effects in return. So it's basically like an Effect Veiler. The only issue with this card is it doesn't stop normal summons. So I can normal summon a Snake Eye Ash. I look at the Mourner in my hand and I feel like this card sucks. I can try and hit its Poplar, but by then it's too late because the Snake Eye Ash is still resolved and it doesn't do enough. It also doesn't stop the cards like Isna on your turn. When you see the ability to stop a special summon, you think this is gonna be pretty good. I can stop cards from IP. I can stop Isna sending Lupus. That seems really, really good. The only problem with this card is because of the trigger rulings that we have, this will activate first because you are the turn player, unlike in the OCG, where it works a little bit differently. It'll be the on-field triggers will go first from both players, then you get the chance to trigger stuff in hand. So then it just doesn't really work the way you want. Realistically, its best use case we've seen has been making Crystron Half the Fibrax and being a normal summon to make Baron de Fleur in previous formats, but obviously both those cards don't really exist anymore, so we can't do either of those things. It's essentially three worse effect failures in your decks, and this card literally has zero tops on Yugioh Pro deck for this format. So it's a lot worse than effect failure or Imper. But there is a reason why it should be played. In Burst Protocol, the Radiant Typhoon deck becomes a really big thing. And a lot of the time they're going to play in a draw phase to play around cards like Draw and Lockbird and Effect Failure. So to mitigate this, a lot of the stuff you can stop, you can just use a Ghost Mourner. And if you Ghost Mourner I always forget the names. I know the card art, I just don't know names because it's not on TCG. You want to stop this card. This bird is crazy, but if you stop it, its deck feels a lot more fair. And then there's a lot more high impact special summons than normal summons. The Radiant Typhoon deck is obviously a special summon deck, so you get a lot of value there. The Dracotail deck, you can stop Art Valion. You can stop the Fallen White, which is a very strong card, so that's pretty good. If I normal summon Fallen White, that's unfortunate. But you can also stop a lot of the cards that you effectively would be hitting, the Yummy, Snatchy, or some other cards like that. Ghost Mourner will also deal with those. So there isn't inherent downside to playing Mourner instead of Effect Veiler. So yeah, I think Effect Veiler will be very strong next format. I recommend getting some, and yeah, thank you for watching. Goodbye.